vast or wild and crazy, but pretty decent. Oh shit! Are we streaming now on the internet? I couldn't tell.
Put your Q-tips down.
Oh, well, yeah. Sorry. I'm fiddling. Hey, everybody! Welcome to the High Fantasy. No, not High Fantasy tonight. This is the Stay at Home Order. We are a tabletop role playing, usually Dungeons and Dragons 5e podcast and stream where 3 to 4 idiots once a week get together and play make-believe on the internet. I'm Blade. Normally I play Balrock in the High Fantasy campaign, but tonight we are deviating from the regularly scheduled programming and playing a brand new one-shot, kind of a one-shot. I don't even know. I'm going to let Kyle take it from here because he's definitely the authority on this evening and usually our driver.
I'm Kyle. I've read a little bit more than everybody else, so I have a slight insight into
the rules.
I kind of know those. Tonight we're going to be playing a game that I've actually not even played before, but it seems like it's going to be a lot of fun, and I like doing some stupid stuff with you guys. But it's called Fiasco. I believe this came out a few years back, but you can pretty much find this, a solid hard or a soft cover or digital print, anywhere. I found this real easy on Drive-Thru RPG. And there's just a ton of like little side quest type setups. So today we're going to go ahead and dip into the grimy underbelly that is the gangster London. And play a game of Fiasco.
Oh, I got so much anxiety right now doing an accent.
Fucking Vasilius' Jersey accent.
Not even an accent that we've heard all night tonight, and we've done several of them.
Let me get
you illustrated that you could do several British accents earlier.
Yeah, you're actually really fucking good at it. Yeah, I felt like it was impressive. What you did earlier was fucking impressive. You're a wizard, Harry. There you go. That's what's fucking happening. I'm gonna have to say that like every fucking time I start talking.
You can't stop saying shit like that. Ah, damn it! And I go straight to the Australian accent because I practiced like that Australian New Zealand accent for Courtney so much that now it's like the only thing that I can do besides my regular English accent, like just regular talking.
Yeah,
straight back to Courtney.
Yep.
Fuck
no.
One trick pony.
All right. Well, we've got this big pile of dice. We're trying to figure out what we're doing here, and we're going to set up this adventure. It looks like we have to pick a few things to fill in some details so we actually have like a basis to go on. So let me see. I'm going to go first because I'm looking at the rules and I can dictate what everybody else should do because I like to be the boss and I've got a god complex. So we're going to go Gomblom Pips. I'm going to choose a broad relationship category between 1 through 6. I don't actually understand what I'm doing.
He is very lost at this moment.
The stay-at-home order likes to participate in things that will get your ass ripe and high. Hi, I'm Kyle, member of the stay-at-home order. Sometimes I like to get grimy. But you know what gets the grime off? Weed soap. You know how I use weed soap? I smoke it. Really not good for you. Actually terrible for you. It's soap. You shouldn't smoke soap, but I get high.
Recording this from
weed
a hospital room.
My lungs are full of sudsy death.
Yeah.
Weed soap.
They call that soap lung.
Do it anyway.
You don't want it.
Soap, bad soap. I was using those bootleg soap baits.
The old soap lung.
So, picking a broad relationship. Okay, in order, starting with the person who has been. That is me, because I like to do whatever I'm doing. The color is irrelevant. Okay.
Are you going to share with us what you just learned?
Yeah, it can't scroll, so I'm there we go, busting over here. Trying to run a PDF on my phone has been not the easiest. If you guys have a recommendation other than, because I've got two screens that I got to look at, and I'd like to have something on hand. So we're setting up our relationships. We're gonna have at least one relationship per, like, with a person. So it's pretty much like we'll go in a circle. So I'll have a relationship with Blade's character. Blade's character is going to have a relationship with Derek's character. Derek, you're going to have a relationship with my character. We're going to roll to see what that relationship is.
Okay. Love a triangle.
Or siblings. It is on here. Do not have sex with your siblings.
Not recommended.
Unless you're into that kind of thing. Wait, what?
Nah, even if you're into that thing, I would not recommend that you pursue those
Well, like,
feelings.
if you're into that thing, right?
No, usually I like to think that I'm pretty open-minded about that kind of, just.
Yeah.
But nah,
You don't want
don't even
to.
do that.
Don't want a weird ass fucking
All right.
offspring. Hills have eyes and
So I'm gonna roll the first one here, and my relationship is a friendship with Blade's character. I've known you since school.
Ooh. Okay.
So me and Blade are school friends. And now we've separated this into white dice and black dice, which, let's just say, like we did, it's the pip dice and non-pip dice, because that just feels better coming out of my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, because that fucking sucks. So, Blade, you have a pip dice. You'll be rolling one of those.
Okay.
So roll me a 6-sided dice.
One.
You're friends with Derek's character from Alcoholics Anonymous.
Oh, boy. Yo, Wizard Harry! Oh. Yeah, I totally can talk with an accent.
As long as it's just that sentence.
Yep.
All right.
They both. I fucking hate blackies.
Derek, roll your non-pip dice, but, like, you know what I mean, because you don't have enough dice. Hey, everybody, shame Derek. He doesn't have enough dice. Boo!
Boo this man.
I bet that bag of dice is in your Amazon card already, though, isn't it?
It is. 6.
A 6. Oh shit. So our relationship is a little weird. One of us is a probation officer and the other is a criminal. I'll let you decide which is which.
I kind of want to be the probation officer and be crooked as fuck.
Yeah, and an alcoholic. That
And
makes
an alcoholic, yeah. I'm basically like Nicolas Cage.
Oh
in
God,
Bad
yes.
Lieutenant.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Jesus.
All right.
Oh.
Ooh, that's good
Ooh.
stuff. Yeah.
Soulful.
All right, so everybody has a relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna go in the same order, and we're just gonna use the available dice to choose our location, object, and need, and then a detail for each of those. Okay.
All right.
Who's going first?
So I'm just gonna go down the list. I'll roll first for Wait, how many things do we have to pick for? I think we all just get to go for we're gonna have our own. Or is this like this a story? Good question. Thank you. Individual players can choose these in any order on your turn. Okay, so you get to pick your own. And then I just like pick a category, or I have to look at this to get the numbers. Okay, so I'll go first. I'm gonna do my need. And holy shit, my need is I need to get revenge on a police detective.
Ooh, nice.
Good thing I'm a probation officer.
Right? All right, Blade, go ahead and roll for your. What do you want to pick? You need your location. It's up to you. Whatever you want to pick first. So you've got location, need, object, and then a detail for each.
I'll
probably
roll
want to
my
pick core.
say that again. I'm sorry.
So I would probably pick the core like category and then do the details like the last 3 rolls we do.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna roll for my need first as well.
Okay, go ahead.
That is a 6.
You will also try to get revenge on a police detective.
Ooh, nice.
I'm going need 2, baby.
All right.
2.
Maybe we're trying to get. You need to get respect by showing everybody who the real boss is.
Oh, dude. I am Nicolas Cage.
I'm like, it's like falling. It's all falling into place, isn't it?
I'm gonna.
All right. I guess I'm gonna go for the location. Let's see. My workplace is Bulldog English's specialist bookstore. All right. So you got your object or location.
I'll do location.
Yeah. Just follow suit.
All right, Blade, go ahead.
Let's see. 2.
Blade, you work at a pig farm.
Oh, sweet.
All right, what you got, Derek?
Location, I've got 1.
You work at Raymond, Losser, and Ryman, a large bank. Well, I guess maybe not necessarily you work there, but that's like a workplace that you go to or travel. I guess it's just like a location in our story.
Okay.
Oh wait, so I work at a pig farm, or that's the location that I bring to the table?
That's the location you bring to the table.
You were basically.
But it says
Brick
workplace. Yeah, it says workplace, but all right, I'm gonna roll my object.
Give us a good brick top, huh?
Boy, if I throw a dog a bone, I don't want to know how the fuck it tastes.
Hey, you! Get in the back of the fucking car.
Yeah, that one's better.
I don't know who you think you are, but you don't know who I am, and that's where I've got your ass. Fuck you. Fuck you and your fucking mother. Fuck that cunt.
Holy shit, he's good at that.
Yeah, see? I told you, I just had to get him in the mood.
My unfortunate object is 40 chickens in 80 cages. How do you get 40 chickens in 80 cages?
Someone
In
took 40 of your chickens.
80? Is that what it says?
Yeah, 40 chickens in 80 cages.
Well, they're not alive anymore.
I guess not. Okay, go ahead and roll for your
3?
You have the strongest weed you will ever smoke.
Nice.
And Derek,
I rolled a 6.
This is the most dangerous weapon you have ever laid your dirty little hands on. All right. Now, let's see here. Yeah, so we have a broad category and then the detail linked to one other player. So what we can do now with our detail is we can kind of decide who we are connected with, which definitely makes sense for a couple of these. Like these 40 chickens, I probably got them from Blade's character from working at the farm, right?
Or well, yeah. Let's go. Yeah, that makes sense.
Like I've got all these dead chickens, and like, what the fuck am I supposed to do now, Blade? What am I supposed to do? I've got all these goddamn.
Listen. I'm not really sure. Because I don't. Let's be honest. Yeah, we both know pig farms just front for the weed.
Holy shit, that's good. That's good. Holy shit, that's good. It just smells like pig shit. You can't smell all that weed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bingo.
Bingo, kid.
You got it, mate. Cheers, thanks for playing. Bye, everybody.
Eeny, meeny, miny, bo. So, kind of figure out your details. We'll take a minute to write these down.
So, we need 2 of them. Is that?
It's so you'll have like the location, and then you have a detail. That detail is connecting you and one of the other players.
Oh, gotcha.
Like what the extra detail is. Like, so I figure like our detail, like my location is a bookstore. It might be our meeting spot for whatever kind of crime that we're doing. The revenge on a police detective, it's probably somebody that you know, Derek.
Gotcha.
All right. Got a name for your person.
Shit. I'm not sure.
Dice?
These. Are the dice giving us names?
No, they don't.
No.
We have to give our own names. Well. I'm an American in London, and I'm coming in here to cause trouble. Because you always have the American, like Billy Bob Thornton in Love Actually, who's kind of a dick.
God damn it.
Oh, dude, I'm having such a hard time linking these.
Let's see here.
Doing this detail shit. I don't know why. I think I'm too fucking high.
It came after me.
I feel like I'm playing categories right now. I'm like, fuck, dude.
Panicking.
Fucking.
My wife loves categories, and it's always like a flop sweats.
Yeah.
Begins with R. I don't know. I don't know what R means.
Most dangerous.
My character's name is fuck. That's not the accent I'm gonna go with. I still haven't figured that out yet. But my character's name is Jules Michael Owen, but he goes by Marbles.
I love that.
Jules Michael Owen. I'll feed you to the
Call me
pigs.
Marbles. Just call me Marbles.
Oh, my marbles.
I lost me marbles.
My name. Let's see. How deep are we going? How deep of a voice? I'm not a very old or gruff man.
No.
Boy.
I think I just stick with something like this.
My name is Gail Abernathy. They call me G-Spot. You might not be able to find me, but I'll find you.
Okay. All right. All right. So my guy's name is Turkish Bronson, and yeah, pretty good one, I know.
I love that. It's so good.
All right. You wizard, Harry. Fucking, hey guys, my fucking damn it. Hey guys, my name's fucking Turkish Bronson. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just going with Giblet.
Yeah,
That's the only thing I can do. I'm like, I'm trying to morph fucking my voice.
Just fuck with it the whole time, and eventually, maybe by the end of the night, you'll have
I'm just
figured
gonna act
something
like I'm
out.
on the toilet going, I'm fucking Turkish Bronson. Hey guys, what's up? I'm fucking Turkish Bronson, okay? Yeah, I'm just a fucking cop on the beat, you know?
A New York cop in London.
New York cop in London named Turkish Bronson.
Fucking ass.
Just got transferred, yeah.
All right.
Derek, what your character's nickname is the Wiz?
Yeah.
Or just
That's-
Wiz? We're gonna go with Wiz.
Whiz.
Yeah, what's up,
All
Marbles?
right. So we've got all of our details all figured out. By the time this is done, you should each have your own character card with a broad category and a detail link to one other player. Collectively, the gaming group should also have a need, blah, blah, blah. So all the need detail. Oh, shit. You're right. We fucked that up. We got high and we fucked this up.
Yes.
So because we fucked this up, but we also love getting high, let's decide which of these that we want to use. So we need, one location, one object.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I think that we need to get revenge on a detective at the bookstore with the strongest weed ever.
I'm into it.
I love it.
Yep.
I fucking love that.
Okay.
Well done, Blade.
Bookstore. Good, because the 40
Yo,
chickens in
Wizard
the 80
Harry, well
cages
done,
was fucking me
Marbles.
up a little bit.
I'm just gonna push it out.
Oh,
and- Harry Wizard, yo, fucking great job, Marbles. Wizard Harry, fucking that's all I gotta do.
Stop it. Stop it.
I can't help it.
So we have two rounds.
As a springboard.
There's only two act a game, and we have 2 rounds. Each
Okay.
round, each player gets 1 turn to create. You can create, dictate, or initiate a storytelling or role playing scene that establishes characters and moves the story forward. So I'll start because we'll just kind of figure it out as we go. At the start of your individual turn, you choose if you want to establish or resolve a scene. So an establish means that you go through a scene with the other players. It could be by myself or a group. Decide if you want it to go well or poorly for this character. So based on like what I've described, and then as a group you'd be like, no, I want you to, this needs to go bad, or yes, it needs to go good, and it's just going to be funny. It's just a plot complication. It's not like the game will just end, but it will result in, you know, things not really going the way they want. Yeah, so the pip dice will be ending poorly. The number dice will be you want the event to go well. So at any point during the scene, you could you can put dice into a pot, basically. So you have your 2 of each. Okay, so you can give a die to a character to roll, or like you put in the center here when we're putting this scene together. If you want to resolve a scene, that means that you choose for the other players to set up the conditions and maybe a few details of the scene you will do, and then you choose the die that's in the center and the scene's ending. So you may do this at any point in the scene, and note that a good ending is not necessarily the most interesting. You know what I mean? Like, so we don't want them all to be good. It might be more interesting if things go awry. So
You didn't tell me that you were gonna get me high and I have to play Guy Ritchie tonight. You did not tell me that.
You're Guy Ritchie now. You're gonna be like picturing it and everything. Bullets, slow mo, talking.
Slow-mo in the ribs. Break
It's
your
Dawn.
fucking clavicle.
Don Cheadle is here. No, he's not
Don
married to
Cheadle.
Madonna anyway, right? Like Madonna's
anymore.
like free and clear. Yeah,
Yeah.
like she's a free agent, right?
Yeah,
She's
sure.
on the
You know
market.
that Madonna had sex with Vanilla Ice?
I'm
When?
not surprised.
The 1991? I don't know.
Okay.
80, whenever that was.
Good for her. When he was relevant still, so that's, I mean,
Yeah,
that's a
it
win.
meant something back then.
That's a win. That's a win. Probably it was probably not a win. I feel like he. Well, maybe.
Okay, so like we can do this without with dice. So I'm going to separate all the dice into piles of my own, and then I'm just going to have the physical shiz in front of my face so I know who did what, and then I can help dictate what everybody's doing because I'm not nearly as high as everybody else, right? I can help clear this up.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
How about you just steer the train and then we just develop the train as it goes? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it seems like we need to move dice around. It's
Yeah.
like we're not going to do this
Dude, I'm
correctly.
high as shit. Just let me.
track.
I've been drawing little smiley faces this whole time on my fucking. I feel like I'm back in class. Like I'm drawing like little
Not even
doodles.
actually
Like,
listening. Just
not
doodling.
really listening.
You feel like you're back
Hey.
in class because you're just high and not
Hey,
listening.
Blade. Hey Blade, is the teacher fucking talking right now? Can you tell me what we have to do when he's done talking?
I'm just gonna- no, I can't. I have no idea. I'm just gonna make believe.
You are a wizard, Barry.
You're a wizard.
Yo,
Barry.
you're a wizard, Barry.
Hey Larry.
So-
you're a wizard.
So, like, as I'm okay, so there's two things you can do. You can either establish or resolve a scene. So basically, the first person's going to establish
Yep.
something,
Okay.
and it'll go around twice. So like we each will go like have two things. We'll each be able to establish or resolve through this first act. And like while I'm setting stuff up and like we can go through a role play or whatever, you can decide like, okay, I'm gonna put one of my white die in there because I think that would be interesting for that to go well, or maybe like I'm gonna put my pip die in there, so I want that to go poorly.
Okay.
And depending on what you're doing, you can roll from that stash. Like there's a pile in there, and I'll try to control that. I did get a little bit more high right now, so just bear with me. And then when we use that die, it's going to go on to one of the cards that we've established. But we will get there when we get there. And there's two scenes. Go until every player has had two scenes, and characters should now be clearly established.
Can we just call them good dice and bad dice?
Yeah, good dice and bad dice sounds good because I know
Yeah.
you don't have. And
My
then,
mental capacity right now, I'm like trying to
good
keep
and
everything
bad
together. I'm like, which one?
seems good. Yeah.
Pip and non-pip.
What's a pip?
Isn't that a pop?
Fundamentally different, my friend. You see,
All right. Okay, so I'm going to go first. I'm going to set up a scene, and at any time you can put one die out, good or bad, and when we resolve the scene is when we're going to roll those dice. So like I can establish a scene, and then you can go ahead and establish your scene, like whatever you want to do right after that. So they have a quick scene of Gale, and you see that he's putting this bag of extremely potent marijuana inside of a book and closing it and sliding it on the shelf. And then right next to that, he's reaching over and just pulling a stash of money rolled underneath another book, and he tucks it into his coat pocket. And you see that he moves out, looks out the window, and there's this cop car sitting across the street. And he sees that sitting in the diner across the street from the bookstore is this detective that he knows is on his trail. He's got busted by him before, but he's trying to get something together to get back at this guy. He wants to make sure that the time that he served in the clink in jail, what do they call jail in the
you wizard Harry Paddy wagon. No, it's definitely just the cop car.
You sound like a fucking roast beef sandwich that somebody dropped on the ground.
Juicy.
Oh, well, since Derek has the meats, that's the. And so he's got this stash of money, and you see that he walks to the back of the bookstore through the alley, and you see that standing there smoking a cigarette is Blade's character, of which I've forgotten their name already.
Marbles.
Is Marbles.
Fucking marbles.
All right, so if you guys have got any dice in the center of the scene I've set up so far.
I want that to go good. I want that to go good. Give me a good one.
Let's see. So we're setting the scene, but we're already want to get revenge on this guy, so we don't need to build that. We don't need to build that backstory.
No, I'm putting together. I mean, a little bit. We can move forward there. Like I'm putting together some money. Like I'm stashing some money. We got something big going on. Maybe we want this dirty money to fall in the cop's lap, and maybe we take a little bit of the hit, but this guy goes down hard.
So in the scene, your dude, G-Spot. Right, G-Spot, right? He's stashing a wee bit of that weed up in the cupboard there, and then
get up and then like back, up in the back a little bit is where you find me. It's not that hard, but usually I'm pretty elusive.
All right.
Harry.
Okay. I want this scene to play out well, also. So I'm throwing a good dice into the pot.
Nice.
Okay.
I feel like Marbles would be over there smoking a cigarette, maybe kind of over in a shadowy section of, we're in the bookstore right now, and the guy's across the street. He's got us staking us out. And he says, you can probably look over to Gale or G-Spot and say something to the effect of, "What fucking cunt's out there again? Just won't give up, mate. He's never ever gonna let us go, and we're gonna have to fucking do something about it." He's definitely Australian. Yeah, he's just Australian.
He might have to pay. We've already paid. We'll see him pay.
I won't go back, mate.
Take it his slippers.
Go back to it.
Stuff it up his snogging.
Not back in the pot pokey for me. Nope.
Pot pokey.
Got poke in the pink.
All right. Was that a scene?
So he's staking us out.
Yeah, that's. I would think like we're continuing on. Of like, yeah, I walk out front and have this conversation with Marbles. It's funny in the back alley. Usually, so I go out the back door, and then there's Marbles, and then there is a nice young prostitute with a mouthful of marbles.
What the fuck?
What?
Whoop! Oi, back that thing away.
Hey! Jesus Christ, man! Give it a minute, eh?
Pippin' this tippet, we got just a job to do.
Listen, we're waiting on the new shipment. As soon as it gets in here, we'll get it packaged up, ready for sale, and we'll get it out on the street. Fuck that cunt across the street. He's got nothing on us.
Sergeant York is coming down our throats just like you did to that one woman. Now we got to get revenge on the cocksucker.
Hey, mate, I'm in with you for show, but I just don't know how we're gonna do it, and I feel like it's gonna take another guy.
Show?
Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I don't. For show.
That was so good.
Oh man, I feel so bad. I feel so bad for butchering these accents.
Well, we are. So, okay. Blade, you want to try to resolve this scene, or you can establish a different scene moving forward?
So, I guess I'm confused on like, where's Turkish at? How do we bring him into this?
Oh,
Just bring him in.
Don't worry.
Yeah, just have him show up.
Oh, don't bring me in. I was gonna bring myself.
Don't bring him in. Okay, don't bring him in.
I mean,
Don't bring him in.
No, you can do it. You totally can bring me in.
So,
Or don't.
Or don't. Or do.
So carrying on from the alley, then we're hanging out in the alley, and guys, Marbles is sparked up another cigarette, is having another drag, and waiting for the lorry, man. The delivery truck's coming around. Says, "Oh, this fucking guy at just taking his sweet bloody fucking time, and I'm gonna miss tea again."
Like,
Wait, my
settle down. We'll go time.
It
I think I'm going to stick around right about here.
Looks over to Gale and he says, "Listen, oh mate, your bruv down the way. Does he know any good guys? Any guys we can count on? Any guys that might be able to give us a hand with Sergeant Yoke over there?"
Gale has a cigarette in his mouth and inexplicably is. You and I both know there are no good guys in this.
Marbles is smoking 2 cigarettes now.
He's just got. Gale has that, like, the whole mouth, and they have the Guinness World Records person taking a picture, and he's just like, oh.
Oh.
Hey, so get on the blower and give your man a call, and let's get another third guy around here.
All right, so you're setting up the scene. We're establishing that Turkish Bronson is going to be on his way in a delivery truck, or at least another.
I don't know. I mean, somebody we're waiting
who's
for
our
a delivery
driver?
truck, but we're giving somebody a call as well. So I mean, whoever shows up first.
We've got
Leaving
the
it open.
strongest weed I've ever smelled.
Yeah, and if we
Can
don't
you believe-
fucking move it and keep it on the level, then we're fucked, mate. And the guy's gonna feed us to the fucking pigs.
As
And
we're
then you're gonna find out real
yeah.
quick how they fit 40 chickens into 80 fucking cages.
Yeah, I feel like at that point there's going to be like the guy who's been there like at the end, and he's like, "Oh, so here you are, coming out to the back, eh? Look through the store window and you look like you guys are closed, but apparently you're just hiding out from the coppers, perhaps, or something a little bit more sinister. Now, I recommend using that money for the greater good, and by the greater good, I mean for your kneecaps and testicles, so they cannot be crushed. Now, if I don't get my money by the end of the week, you can expect both of your kneecaps, as well as both of your testicles, to be crushed."
I don't even know how to respond to that. That was fucking flawless.
Yeah, it was
He's like,
really
"Who
good.
the fuck is this geezer?"
Gail's like, "Oh, fuck. This is... What's it... Hey, Google, what's a good British gangster name?"
Red Tooth.
Oh, these are all real gangsters. Thanks, Google.
Thanks, Google.
Holy shit. This is from the 30s. There's a guy called Jack the Hat.
I love that.
Like Jack the Hat sounds like a pretty sweet, like 90s, like white rapper.
Jack.
Except for, Jack the Hat. It's like Mac the Knife, except for this guy was
there were
not
any
good.
good 90s white rappers.
No.
Snow. If I'm just something in the man,
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
I let you my boo now.
Yeah, you're right.
Was Limp Bizkit in the 90s? Oh, it's Two-Tone Terry. The Skull Gangster.
Don't fuck
Jesus.
around though, seriously.
Jesus. All right. Is it my turn?
Yeah, are we, I guess, I don't know. How do we want that, like, to resolve that? I think you kind of set that scene up, so we have to figure out how we want to resolve that second scene. I mean, or we're just adding, I kind of want that to go, like, we want it to go well, right? Like, the resolution, I think it kind of fucked us, did I now?
Yeah, you put the guy like right across the street from us, so I'm like not really sure what we're supposed to fucking do, because we're like, I feel like we're trapped in this building unless we leave from the back. So maybe we.
Oh, we've got a plan the entire time. It doesn't involve us. We've got little Ricky running intel, and
He's over there right now, like putting some laxative in the guy's tea.
oh, I'm into it. He's putting. We got a little kid. Yeah, he's got like the cop has his drink, and we've got like a little like
warm pint of brown.
We've got the. We gotta hurry this up. I got a warm pint of brown brewing, and I gotta get this thing busted.
Gross.
We head over there, we have little Ricky with the eyedropper of, like, Clear Eyes. Drop a couple of those into his coffee. Instant diarrhea. Thanks, Three Ninjas. I learned that from you. Just a couple drops. Send him running over to the bookstore to use the bathroom. Ipso bipso.
Bob's your uncle.
I want that to go well.
Yeah. Any minute now, that coat's gonna come in here making a beeline for the loo. When he makes it past the counter, clock him over the back of the head with a slap that. It's blackjack. Fuck it, rather. Whatever. Fuck it.
All right, is it my
I'm
turn?
honing in on that accent.
Yeah.
All right, so the little kid starts like skipping away as he put the eye drops in, and he skips right up to a guy holding a newspaper, leaning on a telephone pole. And it's Turkish Bronson, and he lowers the newspaper and he slips the kid the money and just waits. And he sees that the cop isn't feeling too good after a little while, and he goes bolting in. And so Turkish looks, he's like, oh, this fucking guy's gonna get it. He goes over, he's got a car parked right there. He opens up the fucking trunk and grabs out a baseball bat and walks right after him into the bookstore.
Oh shit. I kind of want this to go badly because I think that would be way more interesting. Just a reminder, Blade, you don't have any good dice left.
I don't? How
No,
does that
because
work?
you use no, you didn't put one down for your turn. Yeah, never mind. You do.
I was gonna say I used one good
On
one.
drugs. Yeah.
Yeah, I threw a good one in for Kyle.
I threw both scenes for good, so now I just have bad left.
Uh-oh.
All right. Yeah, I think I too want this to go poorly.
Yeah, I think it'd be
the interaction between Gaia or Turkish, a baseball bat, and Sergeant York as they are all entering the bookstore, because while in line with our plans to a measure, they are a strange deviation from our plan.
Fair.
Because Turkish is neither the truck driver, the lorry driver, or the yeah, well, yeah, you're not the truck driver, so.
Okay, so that is our first turn. Now we have to come through. You can either establish or resolve, but I think we need to resolve at least a little bit of this. I mean, we've kind of set this up as in we've poisoned this cop and we're ready to like beat his ass and then like make it like just stage it so he's got all this drug money. And then we're supposed to pay off another gangster. Like we don't we're using our money to like bribe some shit.
This is the way I interpret that scene, though, and correct me if I'm wrong. So, I don't know, G-Spot, mate. If we technically know who Turkish is, right? So,
like an informant type.
Yeah. So no.
Interesting.
So like, all right. So here's the way it plays out in my head.
Okay.
Right. So our characters have known each other for a long time, right?
Yeah.
And you're a criminal. And I'm obviously a criminal, but you're a criminal with a past. I've got a pretty clean record, right? The bookstore is our operation. It's our shitty little front where we run weed for the dude that owns the pig farm, right?
Yeah.
So we're being constantly plagued by this cop, Sergeant York. He's always fucking trying to jam us up, man. Screwing up our shipments, fucking up our runners, all that shit, right? Constantly making a hassle. And the pig farmer is not a man to be trifled with. Think Bricktop, right?
Right.
So we're always walking like a very fine line. So this day is the day that we've decided in a very Guy Ritchie way to play York into all of our plans. And we've created this elaborate ruse where we are expecting this massive shipment in today, the lorry, which Sergeant York has no idea is actually just full of a bunch of fucking old books today. And we're going to make a right fucking bloody cunt out of him today. A fool. You look like an absolute fucking fool in front of the entire fucking force.
He's moist. That's the thing on there.
And so we've employed the coffee shop owner across the street in our ruse to spike this guy's coffee while he's over there staking us out, waiting for the truck too, right? Meanwhile, unbeknownst to us, completely outside of the realm of our little weed deal, is Derek's character. This fucking badass dude leaning out against the fucking foam pole out there on the side of the street, like full on like wool trench coat all the way to the ground, just looking fucking badass, like smoking a cigarette. Everybody's smoking multiple cigarettes. And
he's a big fucking thing of dip. No, that's too American. Never mind. That's too American.
And so he is also out there to fuck with this cop. But this is an entirely unrelated strife between the two of them. It's like old bad blood, right? Because Derek's character is a probation officer. He's a former detective, and this guy got him fucking fired. And that's why all he's got now is his fucking probation officer credits, right?
God damn, dude.
So Derek's character, in the same line of thinking, has grabbed some fucking urchin kid off the street and paid him to also spike, because this guy's drinking like double spiked coffee. Honestly, we probably don't have to do anything and he'll shit his lower intestine right out at this point. But so now are where the two storylines converge, right? Where Derek's character is now following him into what he can figure as just some cheap, shitty bookstore that he's going to go in and fucking work this guy over with a baseball bat once and clear the air. And little does he know, though, that he's walking into like a fucking drug heist thing. Bunch of money tied up in it. Maybe we should just make a movie.
Yeah, I was just like, holy shit, dude! I'm ready to like see this unravel. And this is the scary gangster. It's played by Daniel Craig because he's a little bit older now, and he'd be fucking terrifying to do the kind of scary, hidden, head guy. Shoot. Then we have the detective played by somebody like, I don't know, Martin Freeman, because he's like a goody two shoes, but kind of like could be a dick. I think he'd be all right, a little bit older. And then we're like 30s, 40s, but kind of like it feels kind of like a Fargo too. Like where it's like, yeah, we're just gonna like beat the shit out of this guy, and I feel like. I feel like it should go wrong for the way of like our plan would be like, yeah, we're getting we're gonna have this done, and then like, well, fuck, he's fucking dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now there has to be something that ties that story together in a way where the three of us are now stuck together and have to figure out like now the real problem starts. What if like what if we're okay? So in addition, this is the second fuck up that we've had, Kyle. So we're already on thin fucking ice. That's the whole reason that we're luring this guy into a trap. We've got to get him out of our fucking out of play.
He's on us. Like he smells it. Like we've probably hiding the weed, and he's got it.
It's a 2-strike rule with Daniel Craig, and we've already struck out once. And after Derek's character walks in, so wait, how do we roll to see how the scene plays out? Do we roll to see whether it goes good or bad?
Yes.
Okay. Because I have it figured out now. If it goes poorly, the way because I threw my bad dice in on that one.
Okay. These rules are hard to read when you're stoned.
Such a perfect fucking soundtrack for this though, like the way it's playing.
It's real good. It's real good.
Oh my god. Camera is just following Derek's character at a very low angle, and it's just got like
no dialogue either. Like no dialogue yet at all because
it's
he can't do a proper English accent. So he's just
tweed jacket. And then a little fucking ding as he pushes open the door. And York turns around and immediate recognition. Boom! 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 Just starts laying into him with the baseball bat. But I need to know how we roll for it.
No,
though.
I need to know how we resolve this because it's like I've got a raging hard on for that right now. Oh my god. Oh god damn. But yeah, the setup is great. So
I feel like I want that to go bad. I don't know why.
So that one.
Derek, throw your bad dice in. Throw your bad dice in for the second one and your good dice in for the first one. We want ours to play out exactly the way that I'm thinking about it, and we want Derek's to not work. And then we can make a movie. I don't know why I'm waiting for dice. I want to just roll this out right now.
Because it gets wild is why. Okay. So the first part was all good, die?
Yeah.
Like, okay, so that played out great. Okay, go ahead and run it off what we're doing the bad dice.
I'm gonna resolve scene 1, right? And so scene 1 is that's us, right? We're waiting for the truck and talking about how we're going to take out the detective.
Yep.
So
So that's the establishment. Okay.
Right. So we about face and head back into the bookstore to just go back about our business. And we're surprised to see Sergeant York already coming across the street at a fucking fast pace. Oi! He's coming way fucking faster than we thought. The truck's not even here. We've got shit all. Nothing. Right? We're fucking shitting it at this point. Totally gutted that it's not gonna fucking happen. Right? And we see the dude coming up behind him, but it doesn't even register because fucking our entire plans are dashed at this point. And Marbles is resolved or just resigned himself to like probably having to put up with another petty misdemeanor for fucking possession or some shit. And trying to think now how the fuck he's gonna get out of here so that Daniel Craig doesn't tear him limb from limb and feed him to the pigs. Because this is it. He's fucked up, right? The door opens, York comes in, doesn't say a fucking word, and then seconds later, the door swings open again, and in comes this fucking badass stranger in a expensive tweed jacket, and blasts York in the fucking face 3 or 4 times with the Louisville Slugger. Scene resolved.
Whoa!
We wanted him down.
Okay, so resolved, and then I just rolled those two. So I got a 1, and then 1 is mayhem, and out of control rampage.
So I'm gonna go.
So
I'm gonna go
like,
with
not just like a bam knockdown, like a bam bam bam, but just blood,
So, yeah.
and like the place is blood everywhere. Like we've got a crime scene on our hands now. Like this is
after York goes to the ground. The mysterious stranger.
This is an immediate problem we have to take care of right fucking now. This is something. Oh, there's fucking blood everywhere. I'm also getting a little Australian.
Fucking pudding. Oh, mate, that's enough. That's enough. And we rush over and restrain the stranger. Now, we need to roll to resolve scene 2, which is Derek's scene. And we wanted that to go poorly.
Are you fucking kidding me? 2, tragedy, a death out of the blue.
Perfect. So, in Turkish's world,
fuck this magic, black magic blade, get out of my head.
In
Stop touching my
Turkish's
big
world,
dice.
he walks into the nondescript bookstore, following his nemesis, grip tightening around the Louisville Slugger. And by the time he hears the second ding of the door swinging shut, he can no longer see color. It is only fucking black. And then when the bat starts swinging, it only red. And what he thought would be 1 or 2 fucking shiners follows him to the ground until his face is a discernible pulp. York is unfortunately dead, and the final vestige of the cop that was is gone. Turkish is a gangster.
Oh. So, from what I understand, and I could be wrong, but maybe this is more interesting, we're going to do one more round, but now
Wait, so that went poorly, right?
Yeah, that was bad.
Hold on. Are you ready for the next scene?
Well, I'm just saying we only have like these remaining die left.
Okay.
So you have a good and a bad, Derek 2 bad, and then I have a good and a bad.
It technically isn't bad yet, though.
Just a minor inconvenience.
Well, he's dead, right? He killed his nemesis. It went a little bit further maybe than he necessarily wanted to, but he definitely achieved the revenge that he wanted. Right? We had a common goal, the 3 of us. We just didn't know
That's true. That's true.
So that's a good outcome so far. The bad outcome. After we pull the mysterious stranger, we look up to see Daniel Craig's lorry driver running back into the truck and peeling off down the road. He's just witnessed us commit a murder on the day that we were supposed to have a drug deal at the fucking shop. We're fucked. What do we do from here?
I got something, but it's not my turn, is it?
You know what? Just go freeform, baby.
Yeah, just
Okay.
go. Just do it, man.
So, what year is this? Cell phones are around, right?
2017.
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
Cell phones are around. Cool,
No. Go. Let's do cell phones, but before the internet in your pocket.
Perfect.
2005. So I have like one of those
Flip phone?
T-Mobile
Flip phones,
like
candy bar phones.
Yeah,
Slide.
slider.
So
but I had the internet, so now a little bit further back.
So fucking Turkish, you know, he's holding the bat and it's all bloody, and he looks down and he sees the driver running, you know, with the back door open. He sees the driver running back into the car and flooring it down the long ass alley. And so he kind of sits there for a second. He goes, "Hey, fucking move, please." He makes you two guys move over, and he's kind of seeing how, and it's a long ass alley. It's a long ass alley, and he just gets on the fucking telly, and he's like, "Hey, Georgie, fucking floor it now!" And as the car comes right out of the fucking alley, all of a sudden another sedan just smokes it and sends it flying into the other side of the fucking wall right there, like at the edge of the fucking alley, and it's all just smoking. Driver's not moving.
Oh, so fucking Turkish had a number two also waiting in the alley, side alley with a car.
Yep, in the side alley, because he was gonna beat his
And
ass
just
and take off
T-boned
with
that
him.
fucking thing.
Yeah, and he made him just gun it because it was facing this way. It was facing the opposite way of the alley. He just made him gun it, so it just chopped him.
Hoopty Impala just right in the side of this box truck.
You just got fucking killed by a Daewoo Lanos, motherfucker.
Oh man, I haven't seen that in a minute.
Yeah.
How's Danny McBride doing? Is he all right?
I want that to go pretty well. I like that. I like that. I think that would
I would really like for that to play out as well.
What do
That
you
would at least buy us some time.
Yeah, Derek, what did you want to do about that first, like the first like introduction? I think I'm gonna try to resolve everything at the end here. But
I only have 2 bad left though, right? Did I use all my good?
yeah, you only had 2. Yeah, you're just gonna put bad in both.
I don't want to.
I mean, you kind of have to. Like,
right.
well, it doesn't matter if you don't. Then I just like subtract no like a roll from nothing. So
Okay.
so that box truck, it's basically just like the driver's stunned, and this other like younger guy wears like his hood's up and he's got like a scarf over his face. He just like walks up and just like looks into the box truck and just like punches the guy in the head real quick, and he's like, "Oi!"
Just like that.
Yep.
I like it.
The block, bruv.
And the two Turkish and what's your freaking name, Blade?
Marbles.
Marbles. That's right. I'm like, what's the other part? Garbled marbles. So Turkish and Marbles are just like having a conversation, just like talking this through, and fucking.
Well, we wanted York out of the picture, mate, but I have to say you've done it with a hell of a lot more efficiency than I was planning. Jesus Christ, where'd you learn to swing a baseball bat like that?
Fucking primary school. At you're wizard Harry at the academy. At the fucking academy.
What is
I
that?
just
Snicklefritz School for Boys. Yeah, Snicklefritz School for Boys.
Yeah, the fucking Snickle.
All right, you fucking cunt.
I can't help it. I just know him so well.
Oh, good day. Everybody smells gasoline as they turn and they see Gale just dousing the books with the gasoline. And he's like,
you having a manic moment there?
right. We take what's in the truck. We gas the place. Daniel Craig's dead for some reason, and we get out of this situation. Magic. Ipso ficso. Bing it a bong.
Daniel Craig's in the passenger seat of the car.
Good night, everybody.
Oh, fuck, Daniel Craig's in there.
The couple guys on Kawasaki's just ride by with Uzis and are like, pepper the car.
God damn it. All right, do you have to roll how this plays out?
No. So let's see. Yeah. Did everybody throw down dice then to resolve this? Are you resolving something?
No, I think you each had a negative left to play somewhere.
I have one of each left. Because I threw down a negative and a positive already. So.
And I thought you wanted to play positive on that second scene.
Which one?
The car accident.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I did. So I have what? A negative dice left?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And Derek has a negative dice left.
I'm not gonna throw any dice in on this. Do I have to play a dice? Do I have to play it?
Who fucking knows? I can't read rules twice. That's a lot of work.
All right. Yeah. So what's next on the docket here? Where are we at? Derek's
socket.
number 2.
Everybody
What was
knows
his
I
name,
got
Derek?
one in my pocket.
Georgie.
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 Number 2. Georgie.
Yeah, we call him fucking ugly Georgie.
Georgie.
We call him fucking ugly Georgie.
Yo, wizard Harry, we call him fucking God damn it, I can't. God.
How you just say? Now it's just Snickle. It's just Giblet fucking saying you're a wizard, Harry.
It's Hagrid and Giblet together. Yo, wizard Harry.
You sound like the guy that's Ron Williams' friend or brother in Mrs. Doubtfire. You look lovely.
David. David.
Yeah.
David, my mother. Oh, I gotta call my mother. Oh, I gotta call my lawyer. Forget my lawyer.
From Independence Day?
Yeah,
That's
it's
good.
the same guy.
Good job. Good job. That's awesome.
2 things that he ever did.
Oh my god. Oh my god. When he's like, checkmate. Does the fucking Jeff Goldblum checkmate. Oh my god. That's it, folks. That's what you get. That's what you get when you stop on by. You get that guy who was in those 2 90s movies with the hoarse voice. David.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So, to tragedy. Somebody's life has changed forever in a bad way.
I don't know. This is kind of coming. It's kind of coming off the
from the waist down now.
No. What?
Why did you involve Georgie and make him T-bone that car?
No.
We could have. I mean, yeah, it might have bought us a little bit of time, but Daniel Craig is still gonna know that we fucked up. And now George is paralyzed from the waist down. What are we supposed to do? Drag that extra weight with us everywhere we fucking go? Or are we gonna leave him in the street, man?
What the fuck happened in this game?
His life has changed forever, my dude. And the other one is a.
Well, I suppose the other guy's dead, so that means his life has also changed forever, and we could have left it at that. But I'm gonna go with Georgie's paralyzed from waste.
A magnificent self-destruction. Yeah, I'm just burning that bookstore to the ground. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna move to Sacramento, California, and I'm gonna start talking like this, and I'm gonna form the B-52s. That's right.
Hi, American friends. Sure is great to be living in the U.S. of A. where I was born in Ohio.
Oh.
Columbus, Ohio.
Mapronomicon just stopped in. They're like, I feel like this is the perfect time to tune in.
Well, yeah, just wrapping this up, and this was an enjoyable train wreck. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Seriously, let's get together and make that Guy Ritchie movie.
Hey, can we play this all back? Can we do the whole story so Mapronomicon can hear it?
Just want to do it like over. Blake, can you do an entire recap?
Can you do a recap of the fucking story?
Captivated. I was captivated by Blade.
Act like you're
I'm
pitching.
Gonna full screen
No,
Blade.
No,
I'm
perfect.
just gonna beat it.
This is perfect.
Well, you're giving me
I
the
don't
rundown.
think I could redo it now.
No, Blade.
Do it.
Okay, so this is the
Ad-lib.
game we just played. Blade, pitch it to Mapronomicon like you're fucking trying to sell him the movie, like you're pitching to like a fucking movie producer.
In a world where the dankest, this was just coincidental.
Do it.
Dankest, the strongest weed, and we're all bad British accents. It's the worst weed that is available, or no, best weed. It's the best weed that you've ever had, and it's this bookstore front for these two guys just working for this bigger gangster who's got their balls in a vice grip. Think Bricktop from Snatch, but like a little bit of Daniel Craig, because we wanted to cast him as like a more modern, like it's somebody in a face. I think he'd be good for the role. Blake, go ahead, take it away.
So the story opens on a nondescript London bookstore, fucking dirty, grimy, like lower level bookstore.
Bulldogs English, the specialist bookstore.
The specialist bookstore, right? And there's nothing special about books in there. It's like a bunch of like paperbacks and shit, right? And so the bookstore is operated by two childhood friends, Jules Michael Owen, also known as Marbles, and Gail Abernathy, also called G-Spot. Best friends since school, right? And the bookstore is really just a front, because what they really do is they run weed. And they run a substantial amount of weed for one of London's grimiest gangsters, Daniel Craig. Daniel Craig lives in the English countryside. He owns a pig farm and a pig and chicken farm, but it's really just a front for his weed operation. And he is a low-down, dirty son of a bitch. Right? And so the story opens in the bookstore, and to kind of put context on the situation, we're already on thin ice with Daniel Craig. We fucked up too many times in delivering his weed, and he's given us so many warnings. And the reason that we keep fucking up is because of one fucking son of a bitch, a steadfast constable, Detective Sergeant York of the London Police Department. And we, in a very Guy Ritchie way, have set up this elaborate ruse to dupe him into coming to the bookstore so that we can basically put the fear of God into him to get him off of our backs once and for all. And so what we've done is we have employed we've set up a weed delivery for today, and we've made a big deal out of it. And so York is going to try to catch us in the act. And so he's staking us out from the coffee shop across the street. And he we've gone over to the coffee shop. We knew that that's where he would go because it's where he's always gone. And we paid off the coffee shop owner to put like a laxative in his coffee. And that's how we're going to get him over to the coffee shop. It's the nearest, or the bookstore rather, it's the nearest like bathroom. So we figured he's going to run across there.
I'm sorry, is this an elevator pitch, or have you just scanned the last 10 years of my live journal account?
Spent a little bit of time in bookstores and coffee shops.
Yes.
So we're trying to get him to come over to the bookstore so that we can fuck with him a little bit, try to get him off our tail, right? And unbeknownst to us, and totally unrelated, is a concurrent storyline, and that's the storyline of Turkish Bronson. Turkish Bronson, also known as the Wiz, Derek's character, is a washed-up former detective with a grudge against Sergeant York. He he trained Sergeant York and then got caught up in some nonsense, and York got him fired from the force, and now the best he can do is a probation officer. And he happens to have chosen this area because he's Kyle's character, Gale, G-Spot's probation officer, and he knows that York will be in the area, and so he, in a very similar ruse, has just paid some child to go in there and also spike this guy's drink with a laxative in an effort to get him over to the bookstore so that he can beat the piss out of him for his own satisfaction. Revenge against him for losing his job and making him a lowly probation officer. And so all of the two storylines converge when York goes running across the street to the bathroom, bursts through the doors of the bookshop, and then Turkish gives chase, follows in, loses control, and beats him to a bloody, shitty pulp, killing him on the floor of the bookstore.
Didn't go as planned.
Whoopsie.
Right. And so while this is going on, ultimately, it's a good thing for everybody because we wanted the sergeant out of the picture. But unbeknownst to us, Daniel Craig, the weed delivery truck driver, has shown up and witnessed the entire brutal murder and is now running back to the truck to report back to Daniel Craig that we're not fit business partners and we should probably be fed to the pigs. As the delivery truck speeds off down the alley, and quick thinking, Turkish pulls out his Razor flip phone and dials up Georgie, his number 2, parked down the street in a side alley. Georgie will do anything for Turkish. They're old war buddies. Long before Turkish was even on the force. Nah, you're old. You're old.
Okay, we're old.
I'm taking some artistic liberties here.
All right.
And
This
so
went war all the time.
Georgie would do anything because Turkish had saved his life. And when Turkish calls him and says, "Georgie, pull out and stop that truck," without even thinking about it, he mashes his foot on the accelerator and T-bones the truck. Immediately slams into the side of Lori, kills the other driver, buying us a little bit more time before Daniel Craig catches on to our shenanigans. But poor Georgie didn't have his restraints on, and now he's paralyzed from the waist down. See?
Dude, that's such a fucked up story. Why did you fucking hurt Georgie like that?
I don't say that somebody's life had to change.
Monster.
It was the first thing.
For the worse. It was
For the
bad.
worst. It had to be a bad change, man. What was I supposed to do?
It's all the options are bad.
Hold on, let me get in my
The game's
character.
called
Let me get in my
Fiasco.
character.
The game's
Hold
called
on.
Fiasco.
Hold
All
on.
the options are bad.
Hold on.
Yeah,
let me
get your character real quick.
You're a wizard, Harry. Georgie, no! I just go
Nothing
running.
British about the way you're saying that anymore.
It's just a really, it's a lot of gut. You wizard.
It's not British though. It doesn't matter if it's coming from your gut.
Dude, Turkish
I gotta
just,
call it. I gotta call it now.
You sound like a fucking trash can talking.
Turkish,
I told you,
Turkish
man. It's
goes
like
running. Turkish goes running towards Georgie, but slips on a little bit of fucking blood. Dude slips on a little bit of fucking blood and then it goes fucking vertical. And there's a fucking stack of books on the ground. And it fucking snaps his neck as he goes down.
babies. $1 million babies. Oh shit.
Oh no! I haven't seen it.
So,
All right.
so now what? You fucking weirdos. Oh,
Well, I rolled a 4, and then I have to roll
Put
another
my
one.
dice away.
But you don't even need it. 4.
I rolled a 6. It doesn't matter.
Greed leads to killing. Guilt.
I feel so bad. I didn't want anybody to die, and now there are three
Multiple
dead
deaths.
people.
Well, we
Two
live, we
dead
learn.
people and a paralyzed guy.
Well, that was us playing Fiasco, or at least attempting to
It
do
was a
something that's not
fucking
Dungeons and Dragons.
fiasco.
That was
What are you guys
mess.
gonna do? What are your guys gonna do? You just start singing
my
like
guy's-
fucking.
My guy's
Spice
just
Girls?
he's just sitting on the curb waiting for the fucking police to show up.
Just smoking cigarettes and the building's
So
burning
many
down.
cigarettes.
And you guys are
We got
just you guys
insurance.
are just singing Spice Girls. If you wanna be my lover.
Yeah,
Gotta get with my friend.
they're an English treasure.
They are.
Like the Crown Jewels, Spice Girls.
So that game, I will be honest with you, that game was really challenging when you're high.
I
Like
think
really
that,
fucking challenging.
Yeah, we could probably do that again, and maybe with better understanding of the rules, and
I
maybe
feel like
even try it
easier
without
mechanics.
accents.
Like something if we take that and dumb that down, we could definitely make a weed like friendly version of that.
I don't know that it's not. I think
It'd be easier to like see the visual would be a lot easier for like what's going where. Because like I had everything laid out in front of me and I was able to kind of keep track and I was like doing all the rolls basically for everybody. Which I mean, you could just assume that I know what I'm talking about, but like sitting all together, we'd have like a paper copy in front of us, so it'd be a lot easier to go over, you know, specifics. But for the most part, yeah, all the options are something bad happens.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I agree.
That makes perfect sense.
But that was fun. That was wild.
Yeah, that was fun.
Was
Fun it's fun to do different stuff.
bad English accents.
Oh god.
Oh god, dude.
Just hurts my throat trying.
Good thing I'm working
I can
from
do-
home tomorrow because I feel like
We shoulda-
it's going to be a little bit like scratchy.
We should have done the Fargo one. That'd be way easier on our throats. Just
Oh,
to do
yeah.
a beat. Just it's not too far off
That's
from where we're
Basically,
at.
our regular
well,
accents, eh?
not, huh?
It's just a little bit more higher, don't you think?
Yeah.
Hey,
Dude,
you have to draw up on that last syllable.
You can
a little
talk like
bit
the
there.
mom from Ace Ventura. Oh, what a sports not, huh?
I think the Michigan down here is we're just a little sleepier,
Yeah,
a little bit more
just a
depressed.
little
It's dark
bit
down
more
here.
Quiet. It's dark.
These guys are just they have a very sunny disposition.
get a lot of sun
Oh,
over here, do ya?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're- I made some ginger snaps. They were just absolutely delightful.
Oh, I love
Oh,
me
don't
some
you
ginger
know?
snaps. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
hey
yeah.
there. Oh, hey there, Mergie.
I go over to the
Oh,
Costco
hey there,
every now
Margie.
and
How
then,
you
and you
doing
pick up
there?
a
Don't
couple
you
of
know?
sleeves of those organic ginger snap cookies for Ralph every once in a while, and he just loves them. Oh boy, he'll eat a whole sleeve. If you go absolutely ape shit for him, we just have to keep him away from him.
Have
Did
you
just create a
seen
new
on the
character,
internet
Blade? Because I feel like you did.
pomegranate?
Yeah, I sure did. I sure did. Yeah, my name is.
Sure did. Sure did.
Yeah, we're doing a
Archery.
murder mystery, and I'm a suspect, and I absolutely
Can we do a
can't be
murder
because-
mystery next week? Because we don't get Justin for another week, right? Can we do something crazy? Let's do something fucking crazy.
This was pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah,
this
was actually
was
kinda
nonsense.
crazy.
Yeah, let's
Don't
we
watch
could
this.
probably some sort of a murder mystery setup. I bet we could figure something
Yeah,
out.
let's do it. Murder
the
mystery dice
right-
game.
All right.
Vampironomicon can play the killer or the butler. Wait,
Butler
that's-
is the killer.
wait, that's not his murder. Yeah, murder mysteries. Who done it? Right? Yeah.
Who done it?
Yeah.
Cluesy?
Yeah. Okay.
Cluedo?
I'm in. Let's do it. All right. Well, fuck. We had a couple good laughs, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh
Kinda.
boy, yeah, I laughed my tits off, man. That was funny as hell.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in, or thanks for watching this on our on-demand shit. Apologize. This is the first
I
time
like
we
this
played this game.
Saturday
But
Night
it was
Live
fun.
like ending.
Yeah.
Bye,
Yeah,
see you
that's
next
right. There
week.
might be people who can't see us later listening on the podcast. So to you, I say good night. and
Oh,
good
you're all
morrow.
good, Mappernomicon. Thanks for stopping in. All right.
No, dude.
We will,
Yeah, for sure.
That was
we will,
awesome.
Yeah. We'll do something fun next week too.